Some films pull you so deep into their world that you don't just watch them. You feel them in your bones. Onibaba, 1964, is one of those films. You don't just observe the characters. You practically stand among the sinister, endlessly swaying reeds, where every gust of wind could be a dying breath, a moan of desire, or the devil whispering in your ear. Kenido Shindo's film isn't just Japanese art house with horror elements. It's a raw parable about fear, lust, and the primal brutality that awakens when survival is all that's left. In this world, war isn't just a historical backdrop, it's a state of being. Morality has no place here. Only instincts remain: kill, sell, devour, possess. The story is as simple as death itself, yet as deep as the bottomless pit where the protagonists dispose of their victims. Two women, an older mother, Nobuko Odawa, and her young daughter-in-law, Jitsuko Yoshimura, are struggling to survive in war-torn 14th century Japan. Their business model is brutally efficient. Lure lost samurai into the tall grass, kill them, dump their bodies in the pit, and trade their weapons and armor for food. Cynical? Yes. But who can afford the luxury of morality under such conditions? Trouble begins when a man enters their world. Hachi Keisato, a neighbor returning from the war. He doesn't just want food and shelter. He wants something more. The young widow clings to him like a starving animal, while the older woman realizes she is on the verge of being left completely alone. Thus, a sinister triangle forms, where the fear of loneliness becomes more terrifying than death itself. If you want to see how black and white cinema can be hypnotically beautiful and deeply unsettling at the same time, Onibaba is your ticket into this eerie world. Kiyomi Kuroda's cinematography hovers between nightmare and hypnosis. The camera sometimes freezes, creating a sense of ominous stillness, then suddenly lunges into the characters' faces, forcing the audience to feel their sweat and panic. But the film's real protagonist isn't the people, it's nature itself. The reeds are never still. They sway with the rhythm of passion, fear, and death, as if the very fabric of the film is breathing and trembling. At times, it feels as though it's not the women hunting samurai, but the field itself devouring them like some ancient beast. Near the film's climax, the horror element emerges. The demonic mask, stolen from a fallen samurai who may have been cursed for his sins. The old woman uses it to scare off her daughter-in-law and break her bond with Hachi. But this small act of manipulation spirals into something far greater, as if fate itself is warning that playing with devilish symbols is dangerous, even in a godless world. At this point, Onibaba fully transforms into a gothic nightmare. The mask is no longer just an object but a curse impossible to remove without consequence. Reality and myth merge, leaving us to wonder, is this karma, supernatural punishment, or just human corruption reaching its breaking point? To call Onibaba merely a survival story would be as reductive as calling Taxi Driver a film about a cabbie. Kenido Shindo crafted a film where every detail is layered with meaning. On one level, it's about capitalism in its rawest form. While some fight for ideals, others realize that dead men's armor and weapons are just commodities to be traded for a loaf of bread. On another, it's about female sexuality, but not in a romanticized sense, in its most primal, instinctive form. The widow doesn't long for love. She craves life itself, in its rawest, most physical essence. There's no coyness, no flirtation. She throws herself at Hachi with the desperation of someone drowning. And in that, there's more truth than in 1,000 Hollywood love scenes. And of course, Onibaba is about fear. The fear of loneliness, of aging, of punishment, of the unknown. The demons here don't float through the air. They live inside us, in our actions, in our despair. Why is Onibaba a film worth watching? And why might it not be for everyone? This isn't entertainment in the conventional sense. There are no fast-paced battles or intricate plot twists. Onibaba moves slowly, hypnotically, drawing the viewer into its ominous rhythm, where each scene is another step into the abyss. If you're looking for sudden twists, this isn't the film for you. But if you want to experience a film that unsettles you not because the script tells you to be afraid, but because the very world of the film feels hostile, Onibaba won't let you go. This is a film that terrifies not with cheap scares, but by creeping into your soul. It reminds us that fear isn't just about death. It's about life itself, about loneliness, about powerlessness. Onibaba isn't just a Japanese horror film. It's a vortex that pulls you into its dark world and doesn't let go until the final credits roll. Should you watch it? Absolutely. Will you enjoy it? That's a different question.